Alright, how goes it, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm going to do a little bit more of my reading. This is going to introduce Enki. And it's also these next two portions that I'm going to read, one today, one on Saturday, is going to begin kind of going into what the novel is basically about. Here we go. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get it back up here. Alright, Enki has been studying the origins of this planet and the neighboring planets that were thought of to be some of the lost planets of the Purple and Luciferian kingdoms. Enki begins to ponder. The written stories must be true of the visions that I saw from connectivity. Tiamat was a watery planet located in the purple light, a time when there was no day or night on Tiamat. Venus and Mars were inhabited by several species that considered these planets their homes. Then, a darkness befell over all the planets in the Saturnian star system. The Purple Kingdom was invaded by the same force that is trying to surface again. Gadril, the closest created being to the All, betrayed creation as he started to rampage and devastate the Saturnian star system, creating the Luciferian kingdom. Betrayal always seems to come from the ones closest to us. The only way that the Ancient Ones could defeat him at that time was to move the star system towards the closest sun, creating enough force to drive Gadril back to his dimension and keep him there for good. As the planets spun into chaos, war broke out on all the planets. On Nibiru and several other planets, the remainder of the Luciferian army fought against the inhabitants, and unfortunately, some planets were destroyed. And some planets, like Mars, destroyed after the devastating wars. From what I can see, some life was able to escape Mars. Pyramids were built on the planet to create a Merkaba that allowed them to time travel. Are these the Martians that have come to this planet, or did they come from another habitable planet like Venus or the now known moons of Jupiter? Where is this species' origin? From the conversations that I've had with Teriel, he has explained that his species has been through some catastrophic events on this planet. The trauma that happened created amnesia for his species. Now, their species is quite advanced for having lost some knowledge, but he claims that his species' planet was named Vulcan and was ejected from the Saturnian star system after the Great Wars with a trajectory of being thrown into the sun and devoured. Their species made it here a little bit before the great catastrophe that happened on Mars. He also spoke of his species being lost in time. He did not say much on the topic, so I can only conclude from the stories that were lost in space, that they were lost in space for some time. And apparently Teriel appeared in their ship as if his origin was not Vulcan. I don't even know how all of this is possible. It just seems so odd and strange. For this was an event that happened before the time of my father, and only his father experienced the destruction of the Saturnian system. At the moment, I do not know what to believe. But there is evidence that something devastating happened a long time ago. Alright, that wraps it up for that little reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I should be posting some poems, at least one poem. I want to do two. And then Saturday I'm going to do the last portion of my reading. And then I probably won't do another reading portion until my novel's coming out, in which I'll read the first 10 chapters. And then after that, I'm gonna go to the sun sign Virgo. That's my sign, so find out what I'm like. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. Be positive, and see you later.